Skit versus TrueWhale. Who will be crowned the legend of Season 14? First pick is for the side of Skit, and we'll see what pre-bans they choose, LDs or Ganny Hathor. What will come?
Here come the pre-bans. Very important. Ganymede, one of the halves of the Ganny-Thor combo.
So right now Skit has the option of taking that first pick Hathor, knowing that she's very powerful, but leaving TrueWhale to keep his friend and having protection. That's what he does.
And remember, the Fran is the fastest thing on this planet. We've seen it go faster than a Barbara.
And it is a violent friend, by the way.
Should be noted. Should remember.
Will he pick Fran, Ragdoll, or wait on the Ragdoll, since he knows there's a very hard counter on the other side? He can bring the Jaeger right away, a very strong counter to the Hathor. He's thinking, looking into his toolbox, his monsters moving aside. Let's see what's the first pick. Ooh, big change.
Volley and Vigor. These are new.
Yes, we talked about them.
Vigor's
he
new
knows
for
the
him.
Skit likes to use them, so he's stealing monsters from his opponent. But now Skit takes the friend, and like we talked about, the Ciara might be the key monster on Skit's side if there's no immunity for TrueWhale.
Man, TrueWhale is really, he's being very confident tonight, and we're seeing him take his time to make sure that he takes as much as possible from Skit while giving as little as possible.
And it's incredible. Both of these players have full monster box, and now the immunity. That's what I love. TrueWhale is getting prepared. He brought an immunity already. He can bring a second immunity to counter this whole comp, or bring the Jaeger last pick and ban the damage now. Skit needs to bring a threat, the second Beast Rider.
There it is. And the Tian Lang we knew was going to show up as soon as a Ragdoll was on the scene. The Savannah, an amazing threat, a lot of damage, defense break, everything. There's a lot in the package.
She does everything, basically. She just doesn't heal and cleanse.
Right.
And now the last pick from TrueWhale, he has the option to bring a fire monster to counter, or he can bring, like we talked about, that Jaeger. Maybe we could see a Leica tonight right here?
Unfortunately, it might have to be Leica. Unfortunately, he pre-banned the Jaeger this time around, so we won't be seeing it here.
Oh,
but
you're right. You're right, Veligil. Second immunity, like we were talking about, and a fire monster to counter the other two.
Veligil as the last pick. Who are the bans going to be? TrueWhale maybe deciding he wants to try to keep his Ragdoll around. Skit trying to say that he's not afraid of it with the Tian Lang.
It's a very dangerous composition because he has two single target strippers and an AoE stripper. So even with the double immunity, he might find himself in danger, but he has to ban one of the two immunities. I would definitely go right here for the Ileana. He goes for the Veligil. Love that, and bans immunity on the other side as we expected.
Two of the strongest immunities are banned right now. Ileana still there on TrueWhale. Here we go. Round one of the finals of the RTA Season 14 Legend Tournament. Let's see who gets first turn.
First turn should be on the side of the Wind Monsters from Skit. Does not get the strip. Tian Lang needs to hit it, Evan.
And he gets one stun.
Oh my god, the Hathor. Last chance to strip that immunity giver. Can she get it? Sleep and no proc. She does get it. Will she have an opening? That's the big question, because the Ciara moves, but before the Hathor moves, he has perfectly speed-tuned a Savannah with attack bar reduction, tries to control.
No stun. Skit trying to lock down the Ileana so that way she can't get the immunity up, but it looks like Hathor might, it's very close. It looks like Hathor's moving first. She's going to get to lock down the entire team.
Beautiful composition, perfectly speed-tuned. The Savannah going before, reducing attack bars. Now he has a huge opening. If it finishes up that immunity, this might be match. 1 HP, she's gonna die.
Lots of turns being committed on that Ileana before she went down. Anti-crit finally showing its worth. And Ciara just putting out some damage, throwing a bomb out for later. Here comes Savannah setting up a defense. She's capitalizing on that. Ragdoll's looking like he's going to be the next one down.
Yeah, and talking about how the double immunity with one of them being banned wasn't as strong because he had so many strippers. One miss, the second one missed, but the third strip did not miss. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, Ragdoll's gone. And it's so difficult because he's never going to be in the torrent range because he's always going to be the lowest, and Molly's just going to heal him right back up. We're going into the pre-ban here. Is TrueWhale going to say that I would like to use my Ragdoll this game and pre-ban the Tian Lang maybe? Or is Skit going to meet him halfway and maybe pre-ban it?
Yeah, this is very dangerous right now. I would like to see a pre-ban actually on the Hathor, but I'm expecting the same as you. Let's see if they switch, if they try to trick each other, because if there's a pre-ban on Ragdoll and Tianlang, that kind of nullifies everything.
It's basically a zero. It's a net zero of benefit there. Here's what we had pre-ban last round. I would love to see the Jaeger make an appearance from TrueWhale. You mentioned Leica earlier. I'm just a big fan of Leica.
Yeah, we saw Leica beating the 2 Dragon Knights, Jaeger and Ragdoll, on the last Legend tournament, so we might see him come up again against these wind-heavy comps.
Who is it? Ragdoll and Molly.
Very good choice. Taking out a little bit of an option, but now he has the first pick for that Hathor open.
And it looks like TrueWhale is going to be taking that first pick. Let's see if he chooses to lock it down. Arguably the most impactful monster of the last game. Instant speed grab right there.
Fastest response in Summoner's War with the Ciara Gani. He brings the Friend signature now and the Jaeger, which is very strong, but not as in now. With the bigger,
the Savannah.
Wait, can we see a triple Revenge Verd making his first appearance? Oh, he switched.
He just swapped their order.
Okay, okay, maybe they're the same speed, so they're perfectly speed tuned.
That's important. That's important. Chiwu and Savannah are locked in on Skit's side. Here comes a Chroma. I love that counter.
Yeah, a Chroma, no death break for you, sir. No bombs, I'm not afraid. And now, the last pick, Dark Dowson. Just kidding. Not yet, guys.
Not yet.
We have to wait for it, but it would
Only
be
one more season. Only one more season.
It would be a great counter to the Ciara and the Savannah.
TrueWhale loves playing against Miho.
What? That was the fastest Miho pick.
Nani?
For him, it's almost a must ban because we have 3 monsters that crit right here, but Hathor and Friend can take care of that Miho. So I don't know if I'm afraid of it.
It's a close call. It's a close call. I was about to say the TrueWhale loves playing against this kind of comp that tries to apply debuffs, and he takes out the Miho. TrueWhale has insight that obviously we don't have. He knows his monsters are going to crit on that.
Yeah, and he is afraid of it because maybe he thought that the ban would be on the Friend. And then he would only have Hathor to kill it. Hathor's dead, game's over. So it was a very safe ban on his side. Doesn't want to risk it. This is the final. Let's see. Can Juno carry his team to victory, or will the control? Oh my God, reduce the attack bar on Juno. Here it comes. He goes for the proc. Sensational. He can reset, and he already ventilated. No, he saves it.
He chooses to save it instead. Ciara setting up a bomb and detonating. Wow, Jaeger's already so low. And he's gone.
This is so much damage. He knew he would laugh because of the speed buff. Now the reset on the Hathor, another proc. This Gani's out of his mind.
Surgical precision from Skit. That was a brilliant move, holding back the skills, killing the Friend. TrueWhale's already looking down and out from this game.
Is Juno against the world like we talked about, but we didn't think it was gonna be this fast. Now, this Juno has to get very lucky because if the attack bar is reduced, she's gonna be in problem.
Right. If TrueWhale gets his attack bar reduced at all and a debuff manages to stick, that's good enough.
Here it comes once again, the death break lands, and now the Ciara hitting very hard. Gani does not stop rocking, and he's definitely the MVP of this match.
Gani was the MVP, you're completely right. Round 2 of the best of 5 goes to Skit. Here we go, round number 3 of the finals match point for Skit.
Let's see who takes this one. Will they change the pre-ban? Once again, is it going back to the Light Dragon Knight on Skit's side because he's already ready for their other comp, and will TrueWhale change his pre-ban from last match? He goes for the Tianlang this time. I love this. This is a great adjustment on TrueWhale's side. That means that his Ragdoll can get through and do something.
Yeah, Ragdoll can contribute to the game this time and not just feed attack bar over to Skit's side. Locking down the Hathor really fast.
TrueWhale is not a Ciara player, so he doesn't steal it, gets the Friend to counter with immunity, and now the Ganymede.
And now that the Ciara is down, we are now out of the response territory, and now they've got their cores, and they're ready to start diversifying and locking into their permanent team.
Molly once again showing off. Vigor's really strong against her, but there's 2 win units on his side. I would love to see a Veligil late here because counters all units on Skit team, and maybe he can bring some damage right away like we said.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Expect it.
Ragdoll, he's really thinking, Okeanos. Papa Okeanos.
Great pick. Reset into control. Will Skit bring an immunity, take out that Velajul so TrueWhale can get it, or will he bring another stripper to guarantee that his debuffs will land? Remembering that this light mermaid, even though she does a lot, she still has a skill 1 strip. We can't forget about that.
Oh, that's an important note to remember. And Vigor is the last part of Skit's team. And that crits. There's a few crits over here. Ciara don't crit. Well, at least with her bomb. She crits with her first skill.
Yeah, there's kind of a telling. If this is a very fast, swift Oki, he's kind of telling that he's going to ban the Oki, even though he picked the Juno. Is the Yang coming?
Is that true? TrueWhale, is that true?
It's Death Break. It's sustain. He kind of tells us that he's not afraid of this amount of sustain. Will he ban this Ciara?
It could be, it's looking like it could be a ban on Ciara, the Mi Ying, and banning it out. Skit's all like, I'm not going to take on the variable. I just want to fight what was on the table before. That was a good call from Skit because of that. Maybe variance is not what he wants right now.
The question is, can this Okeanos outspeed and hit the reset? How many units will be on Will? Will he choose, do I go for Hathor or do I reset the Juno so she has no strip?
Oh, he's so close! Hathor taking the first turn! Everybody's on Will. She can only strip 1.
This is probably a violent Oki. He gets the second turn, goes for the reset.
Resisted!
Misses, but the Ganny
Second
cuts.
chance! Second chances!
Beautiful reset on the sleep because he knows that the friend will take the turn, and now he only has the strip from Juno. So he controls the team, stuns everyone. The Juno's gonna wake up. The Oki's cycling through. Lots of damage, Evan, on that Ciara.
Full team lockdown. This is the position that Skit wanted to be in, but TrueWhale took it from him.
I would like him to save it. Yes, he saved it. Not using it because the Juno can strip and stun your team. So he's playing it safe, very well observed, and now he will have the Ganny Oki combo. The Ventilate, this is very important, cleanse, the Ventilate on the Oki, but Ciara will have an opening.
He needs to ventilate the Okeanos and reset somebody. He's playing it very safe. He's playing it like Skit's at match point, which is exactly what he should be doing.
Let's remember, bombs don't glass. Oh, she misses!
She missed the bomb! TrueWhale! TrueWhale has an opening.
This is gigantic. That bomb miss from Ciara. She has it next turn, but he has an opening with the Okeanos to stun everyone again and reset the Ciara. He missed once. Will he miss the reset again? 3, 2, 1. Goes for the jet ski.
And increases it! Ciara has no skills to use this turn. Juno locking down a stun on Oki. It's a fair trade.
Fran comes in, now the immunity. He needs a proc though. I think that was a little bit rushed because now the Juno, the proc he needed from Ganny to reset the Juno, so there's no strip. The Ganny coming out in the clutch.
TrueWhale getting all the chances to increase cooldown times. This is exactly what he needed in this last game against Skit. This is so what he needed.
The double reset is so strong. Ganymede, Okeanos coming back. Once again, the Ventilate on the Oki. The Juno does not have the strip. Here comes stuns. Will the damage start hurting? Oh my god! That's that Juno
big damage. That was big damage. Okeanos always having Rain of Stones available. We've seen him use that almost every single turn.
He can reduce the attack bar, and that is a dead Ciara. Now a dead Juno, yes sir!
TrueWhale is taking a round and locking his place into another round of the finals.
TrueWhale has the first pick. Will we see that Hathor?
I don't know if my heart can take much more of this. This is a great game. There are the pre-bans from last round, so Jaeger's up for grabs and Tian Lang is up.
Probably Ragdoll coming out on the side of Skit, and then TrueWhale has to think, what is the monster that is causing me the most problems? Should I pre-ban that Ciara, that Ganny, or maybe one of the LDs? Let's see what his choice is. It is the Ganny. Surprise! It's a Chroma. Wait.
That's telling.
Is the Rika coming out of the bag?
Skit is going to bring out some sort of CC. He wants to lay down dots. He wants to control. We're going to find out which one it is in this draft, but that is a very telling
This
pre-ban.
is definitely Hathor. Yes, sir. Steals the friend.
TrueWhale
the Ciara. Fast. So he was afraid of the Ciara counter. Now his Ciara can go through and he doesn't need to ban that Acroma that he banned in the past. Let's see what TrueWhale chooses now. He has the Ragdoll available, but there's a Tian Lang on the other side. I don't know if it's the best choice right now. It might be a tad early.
TrueWhale has a lot of units to deal with this kind of comp, but having one of them removed is going to be a challenge. There's only so many that are left. TrueWhale needs to adjust. He's taking all the time that he can right now, and he locks down Velajul and Artemio.
Love the Velajul pick. I think a little bit of an early Artemiel pick, but Velajo is incredible. We talked about him for last match. Right now, he counters a lot of units. Skit needs to bring another stripper, and that's what he does. He brings the Oki, strip, reset, stun, might be telling, oh, no, switches, okay,
to Vigor
leaves it open.
To Vigor instead. Maybe that was a psychological attack. Maybe he's threatening the Okeana. TrueWhale looking to respond.
I would love from TrueWhale right here a second type of immunity and maybe a Bulwark coming up. We haven't seen it in a long time. Counters a lot of units.
Ragdoll, Jaeger.
Goes with his, let's say, starting team.
Iconic.
Yes.
It's the core.
All his units that he likes to use. Now the Savannah AoE
Is that going to be a Velajuel? It's got to be a Velajuel ban, right? There's only one source of immunity on this side. That's looking to be, that's a very telling pick too.
He's not afraid of the other monsters. He knows he has Tianlang too, but Tianlang's probably getting banned because he's the AoE. Yes, both bans, predictable. Now we're going to see if the control from Hathor is going to come or Savannah's control comes first with the attack bar reduction and the death break.
TrueWhale needs to lock it down or kill it very fast because that Savannah is going to be a huge threat for his team comp.
It's everything about the first turn, Evan. Is it going to be Hathor? Is it going to be Savannah? Who's going to control this match right now?
Let's see. Don't blink because Skit is at match point. Savannah first. Everybody's on Will, so she can't lay down the defense breaks.
She doesn't go for the strip, which is kind of surprising. I would have liked to see it so he can put bombs, but Ciara puts the bomb, does not miss it. No cleanses on the other side. Amazingly played. No need to detonate and no stuns from Arda. He needs to stun one of these two monsters because there's going to be a lot of damage coming in. I'm afraid that not picking the second immunity might hurt. Can he kill?
Is that? That's enough to kill the Beast Rider. Wow, she's off the chair, but this is a chance for her to do some big damage, especially with
She hits very hard, goes for the Hathor. The Hathor will have one opening for the sleep on everyone, sir.
Leaving it.
Oh my God.
That's her legacy. The 2-turn sleep on everybody. That is the legacy she's leaving for the rest of her teammates.
It's going to be a 3v3, and the question is, can he kill the Ciara in time? If he wakes up the Fran, she can cleanse someone. If he wakes up the Ciara, she already has a bomb. So who would you do right here? I would have gone for the Vigor. I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the Vigor too, but I'm really afraid of the Ciara because, I mean, she puts the bomb out. Resisted.
She misses the bomb second time. She gives a chance to TrueWhale with a missed bomb, and now she's probably dead, Evan. No immunity from the friend. All monsters from TrueWhale move in front. 100% resist on the Artemiel for sure. The Ciara is going to go bye-bye.
Look at that thing.
And this monster of a game will take it to game 5.
This is bringing us into, you're right, this is bringing us to a game 5. That bomb miss was huge. That was
gigantic. He needed to get rid of this Jaeger, but he's very tanky. Look at that monster. He's probably 40k HP, taking no damage. Here it comes. The friend is probably going to die right now. No proc needed because the other Dragon Knight comes
2-2. We're going to a round 5. Here we go. Skit versus TrueWhale.
And the first pick on this last match goes to Skit. Will the pre-bans go back to the same? Is it gonna be pre-ban on that Tianlang so TrueWhale can get his Ragdoll and Ragdoll on the other side? The double ban.
Oh, that was fast. That was a fast pre-ban.
So there's a Hathor coming on. There's a Hathor first pick right here for Skit, almost sure, and then a response with Fran from TrueWhale, bringing probably that Ganny so he doesn't get the combo, or going full tank.
Big time. We've seen the Hathor every single game this time, and that's a very fast lockdown. The Jaeger ban, again, very telling. He's communicating his strategy from the beginning. He wants to lock you down, but he also doesn't want to take a lot of damage.
As we said, Fran Ganny, now Skip probably bringing a Ciara and some type of a strip, or if he wants to bring already the Mermaid. No, he chooses a strip. So this tells us Savannah. Savannah's coming.
Oh, Savannah is coming. Now he's going to have something to do when all those strips are out.
Ragdoll has to be an answer right here to counter the Chi when the Savannah, and like we said, I would love to see a triple revenge Verd. Maybe he has something else in store to counter this combo, because if the Chi goes through, is Savannah, sleep from Hathor, bombs, there's a lot going on.
You're going to be so open, it's going to leave him super vulnerable, and there's the Acroma that was pre-banned last time.
Yeah, great counter to the amount of debuffs. We might see, the Mermaid, like we talked about.
And one more threat.
Probably Savannah. No. Oh, he's changing it up. He wants sustain. He notices that if the Mermaid gets banned, he won't have sustain. Doesn't choose the Savannah. Let's see what the last pick is?
He hasn't locked it in yet. He's still debating whether or not he wants to be that aggressive, and he locks down the safer option.
Love that pick because now he has 2 options for sustain, so he can't be without it. And now TrueWhale can choose. Do I bring more immunity, another cleanser because I only have 1, and this Akroma is probably getting banned, but maybe he won't have enough damage. Just Ragdoll as a damage dealer. Can the Velojoule come in and save the day?
A Velojoule would be great to have a little bit more immunity. A Juno would be great. A Leo? Oh,
Leo, interesting pick. Ban on the damage. I really like that last pick from TrueWhale that is banned, and now the Akroma might have this match on the bag.
That was an amazing last pick because now he gets his ideal team, and the damage dealer is out from Skit's side. Ciara's banned, so that means that he has a lot more longevity on his side, on the side of TrueWhale.
First turn for Chiwu, but not as important as we thought because here comes the sleep from Hathor. But remember, Akroma does not sleep. You don't touch my attack bar, and this Ragdoll keeps not getting slept 100%.
100% res. He's been spending a lot of time with Jaeger and picking up everything he has to know. Oh, doesn't resist the second application of the defense break.
Big question. Is this a damaged Chiwu? Can he take this Ragdoll down? Or are you risking getting him low enough? Oh, that hit so hard.
50% health on the Ragdoll already and attack break. That hurts.
Yes, but he will have an opening with the Werewolf. Here comes Vigor. Can he kill this Ragdoll in time since the Chiwu moves in front also?
Oh, no crit, so he couldn't get enough damage. Is that 30%? That's not 30%.
Gigantic proc from Ganymede, reducing the attack bars with the reset. No buffs for you, sir. No heal. Here it comes. If he doesn't kill that Ragdoll fast enough and the Akroma gets turns, she's going to start hurting and killing everyone.
And TrueWhale sweeped out all of the attack bars, and now all of a sudden, Skit is kind of out of gas here, but he's trying to lock down that kill on Ragdoll. Hathor doesn't have enough to do it.
That is not a kill. Does he move in front? No, I think the mermaid goes. No, the werewolf.
The werewolf secures.
Big proc. This is gigantic. Can he kill one of the sustain right now to take care of it? But he has 2 healers like we talked about. It's Vigor and the mermaid.
Right. So TrueWhale has a little bit of damage from Akroma on this side, but Skit is looking pretty dominating right now. It's a 3 to 4 monster deficit.
He needs to take it late. He needs to kill these monsters because this Akroma can only solo if the match goes really late.
Yeah, so he needs to take as much time as possible and drag this into the late game. Akroma is going to get some chip damage in on the Vigor and lands the silence, so he can't use that 3rd skill.
Another enormous proc from the werewolf. Now we notice why he picked it last.
From Fran! That was amazing. So now she can make sure that Vigor never applies that defense break. It was a blessing that he was silenced before, but they don't have that luxury anymore.
Yeah, there's a strip on Chiwu still, so kind of dangerous. And another strip. He goes for the Ganny. Beautiful opening. Misses the death break.
Oh, glancing. We've seen anti-crit be helpful. We've seen glancing be helpful here. And now we're just chipping away at Fran's health pool from Skit's side.
Yeah, the only chance for TrueWhale right here is this Akroma carrying, but with the werewolf and the mermaid sustaining is very tough. Looking very dire for him right now. Taking the lead on this match, Skit sleeps the 2 monsters. It's a 4v1, basically.
HP, that's a big proc from Akroma. The HP is already down 30%, and attack, the inverse of that, is up 30%. Chiwu's almost dead, and Skit is wasting a lot of time trying to kill this Fran and not getting anywhere with it.
Yeah, weird that he didn't use the cleanse in the heal with Fran on the last turn, so she goes down, and now it's a 4v1. Deals damage. The Akroma is also getting squished here, so she needs to get rid of people. I don't know if he's going to do it fast enough. Oh, she's on revenge.
Revenge, Vio? Vio revenge.
She's starting doing it. Can he get the reset? Yes, sir.
Big reset.
But the reset's guaranteed, but I wanted the reset on the attack bars. That's what I wanted to see, and he did not get it. That can be gigantic right now. Puts the shield, protects the Chiwu. He has to switch targets, starting to hit the werewolf, but...
Chipping away. No, that was a big hit on Akroma. That is TrueWhale's lifeline right there that's about to go down.
That's game. The Akroma is going to die. She's not on Vamp. She's not going to carry this game alone. And the bigger pick comes in on top. We talked about him before the matches.
Skit is our RTA Season 14 legend. Congratulations to Skit. That was an amazing final match.